Qinetic live class. I'm Ariel, and today I'm going to do a floor bar class. So it'll be about a 25-minute class, which will be mostly on the ground. And it's ballet based, but if you have no background in ballet or if you don't even like ballet, it's fine. You'll still be able to get the benefits of this class. I do have a mat here, which you might like because we'll be on the floor a lot, or a towel will work as well. I am barefoot today. You don't need any sneakers, or you can have socks on. Either one will work. We'll start with a little warm up, standing first, and then we'll go to the floor. All right, so take a nice wide position, wider than your hips. Slight turnout. Engage the turnout muscles and the rotators in your butt and have your natural turnout. Don't worry, you don't have to have a 180-degree turnout. A lot of this class is in a turned out position, but as long as you're doing it from a muscular point of view with engaging the glutes, you'll be fine. Don't force anything. All right, take arms to the side. We're gonna take a nice stretch over to the right and up. Just warm up the body a little bit. Stretch over to the left. And up once more, same thing. Really stretch out those ribs and get the arms moving. Now you're gonna add a hamstring stretch. So over to the right, down to the front. Hang for a second, relax the neck. Back up over to the left and open. Same exact thing, other way. Over and relax. Try to hang. To the right and open. One more time, just like that. Over, breathing. Relax those hamstrings. Open up to the side. And up. Last time. And down. And right, and open. Now we're gonna just do a couple of downward dogs and upward dogs, just to get the feet moving and the hamstrings and calves warmed up. So come to the edge of your mat, or the edge of your towel, and roll down to a beautiful plank position. Walk out, make sure that your wrists are right below your shoulders, and that you're in parallel in the back there. Then come down through chaturanga, upward dog. Relax the back as much as you can. Reach to the ceiling with the head. Flip over on the feet and push down toward downward dog. Take a deep breath here. Come back to plank. We're going to do that 2 more times. Through your tricep push-up. Upward dog. Relax those feet, point those toes. Back to downward dog. Push away from the wrists. Through the back of the legs. Deep breath here. Once more. Down through push-up. Take a deep breath in to upward dog. And back to downward dog. Time for some exercises. That was just the warm-up. All right, so we're gonna start sitting. So turn out the legs. That's engaging those rotator muscles and holding the glutes. Nice straight legs, pointed feet, arms reaching to the ceiling. You're gonna lift directly straight up and down, alternating legs. Use the top of the thigh here, this beautiful muscle right here, as you reach to the sky. And up and down, up and down, and up and down, up and down. Don't worry if it's not a big motion. It doesn't have to be a huge range of motion for you to get the benefits of it. If it's a small movement, that's absolutely fine, as long as you're lifting from the top of the thigh and not the whole body going. Make sure that from here up, is totally still and controlled. Engage those stomach muscles. Point those feet and up and down and up. 8 more. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Keep breathing. 4 and 3 and 2, and 1. Relax. Lie down. We're gonna do a whole bunch on your back. So come to the middle of your mat. Ooh. Middle would help. Awesome. Relax the shoulders. The hands can be flat on the ground. You're gonna do what's called tendus. So again, in that same turned out position with pointed feet, you're gonna go up, off the ground, and down. Very similar to the movement that we just did, alternating legs. Except for this time, make sure you're holding your core and trying to keep that back as flat as possible so that you're not arched. Make sure that the abs are engaged the whole time as you lift and down, lift and down, lift and down. Control the lower. The lift is important, but the control comes and the strength build is when you come down towards the ground. Fight gravity. And up and down and up and down and up. Now we're gonna add to the side. So it goes up and side and down and up and side and down. Maintain the turnout the whole time. So don't allow it to turn in as you go to the side. Make sure it's turned out the whole time. That means that the leg on the floor remains turned out as well throughout the entire exercise. Hold that stomach up and side and down and up and side and down. 8, keep breathing, and 7, and down, and 6, and down. Again, it does not have to be a high movement as long as it's controlled. 3, 2, last one. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna do a tiny bit of a stretch now because then we're gonna do grand battements. So, taking your left leg up first, relax that hip, stretch that hamstring. So stretching the toe to the ceiling, you can flex the foot or leave it pointed, either one's fine. Relax that hamstring as much as you can. If you're down here, that's fine too, as long as you're getting a hamstring stretch. If you have some more flexibility, reach higher, go for the ankle. Take a couple seconds, breathe, relaxing that leg, switch. Hold the stomach, pull up that right leg, flex that hip, toe to the ceiling, and hold. You can flex if you'd like. Try to breathe through every stretch that we do. Allow the muscles to relax as much as you can as you're elongating them. Breathing. All right, arms down. Again, re-engage those turnout muscles. Those glutes are held. Rotator muscles are held the entire time. Relax the arms down. You're gonna kick to the ceiling. Up and down and up and down. This is called a grand battement in ballet. And it doesn't have to be particularly high. If you don't have the flexibility to go up to 90 degrees, that's absolutely fine. Make sure that you are using the energy down and up. So it uses that quad and the energy goes out through the toes towards the ceiling. And down, and up, and down, up. Again, check in with that stomach, no arched backs. Hold it the whole time. 8 more, and 8, and down, 7, and down, 6, and down, 5, and a 4, and a 3, and a 2, and 1. Relax. All right. So we're gonna do a little bit of a combination of lifting the leg into attitude, which is this bent position here. Again, turned out, no parallel legs, engage those rotators. Turn out, point that toe, and you're gonna do a sit-up at the same time. So the arms are to the side in a rounded dance position, and you're gonna come up in a seated position to right about to where your calf is, and then back down. We're gonna alternate as well. So you're gonna go up, and down. Engage those abs and down. Try to keep the leg that's on the floor straight. And the one lifted, bent. And down. And up. And down. Breathing up. And down. Up. And down. Just 8 more. 8. And down. 7. Control the lower. And 6, and 5, Try to not use that neck. 4 and 3 and 2. Control, control, control. 1 and I'm gonna fix my mat. You may have slid backwards on your mat like I have. So go ahead and fix that. All right, moving on. We're gonna switch to our side. We're gonna do what's called a passe. And this is using the glutes like crazy. So I'm on my side. You can either put the head up if you'd like, if that's comfortable for you. If it's not comfortable, you can be flat down. Either one's fine. I'm gonna keep my head up. So go ahead and stack the legs on top of each other in a straight line along the body, and then engage those turn-out muscles that I keep talking about, and stay turned out the whole time as you come up to passe, which means the toe comes right to the knee. And then you're gonna go in and out, and in and out. You can use this hand as stability, but try not to depend on it. Don't be leaning forward. That means that you have to hold this core so that you can isolate just the butt muscle and the leg moving. So not the whole body moving, really still over here, and in and out and in. Isolate that glute, and in and out and in and out. 8 more. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Try to hold that turnout. 4 on the standing leg. 3, or the standing leg. 1 on the floor. 2, last one. Awesome. All right, come back. Relax for a half a second. You're gonna now do a coupe position. Again, still turned out, still held in the stomach muscles, and the coupe is right by the ankle bone. So I'm putting this lovely toe right on my ankle bone. Don't mind that bruise. I may or may not have actually walked into a table. Okay, anyway, moving on. You're gonna do coupe and switching. So I'm just moving a very small movement. It's not a huge kick, it's very small. So I'm going front and behind the leg, in front of the leg and behind, and front and by, front and back. Hold that turnout on the standing leg, don't let it go at all. As if you were standing on it, you want it to be really, really strong. And it's the whole thing about the floor-barre. It uses an incredible amount of core strength so that you can isolate this beautiful movement over here. 8 more, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Relax. Shake that butt out if you need to. You can switch other side. So I'm gonna come on over to the other side. Then line up the body, one straight line. Stack those legs on top of each other, turn out, engage that butt muscle. You can move the head up or down, either one. Up to passe, no toe by your knee. And in, and out, and in, and out, in, and out, and in, and out. It takes a lot of strength to be able to isolate this movement. So if it has to be small movement, it's absolutely fine. It can be a little 45-degree movement. It doesn't have to be the entire 90 degrees. If you can control it, do 90 degrees. If you're flying all over the place, smaller is better. You'll still get the benefits. And 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Passe is done. On to coupes. Take a second, I'm gonna flex my feet and repoint. Long point. Don't think of scrunching the toes, think of reaching energy out through the toes. Come up to your coupe position, toe by the ankle bone, and back, and front, and back, and front. Squeeze that butt like crazy. This should not move at all. My thigh is completely still, and it's an isolation of the lower half of the leg. And back, and forward, and back, and forward, and back. Hold that stomach, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5. My butt is burning, I hope yours is. And 3, and 2, and 1. Nice. All right. Oh, take a second, relax that. We're gonna now lay flat down on your stomach. So I'm gonna switch, fix my mat again, come to the center of the mat, over onto your stomach, we're gonna do arabesques. So I'm gonna keep my head up so I can talk to you. You can go down, or you can go all the way down so that the forehead's on the hands. Either one, whatever's comfortable for you as long as the neck is relaxed. I'm gonna be up a little bit so I can talk. So in this position, the legs squeeze together, but they are again turned out. So that this butt muscle, you can just see it contract, should be held the whole time. You're gonna lift straight up and down, alternating up and down, up and up. Again, an isolation of the bottom half of the body. So don't let the shoulders or the back or the neck or anything else get involved. Really isolate the butt muscle. Keep that leg really straight. Don't allow it to bend. We'll do that next. And up and down, nice stretched toes. Energy reaching out through the toes the whole time. 8 more, keep breathing. And 8, and 7, and 6. This hurts, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Last one. All right, now we're gonna do attitudes. So the leg is bent, and it stays bent the whole time. So engaging these turnout muscles, we're gonna come to a back passe. So my foot is against the back of my knee this time, and I'm in this beautiful 90-degree turnout with that leg back there. And it's gonna lift and down, and lift and down, and lift. Again, you can be all the way down here. That's absolutely fine, as long as you're really relaxing that neck and not using it at all. Keep breathing, and lift and down. Lift, check in with the standing leg. So the one that you're not moving should be stretched, the toe should still be pointed, the quad should still be engaged, and the stomach should be held up and down and up. 8, left on this side, 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4. Keep breathing. 3, 2, last one. Nice. Relax that foot. Switch legs, other side. Really straight on that standing leg. Bent on the back. Lifting up and down and up and down and up and down. Try to maintain the shape back there. So don't change it at all. Whatever your turnout is, keep it there. Don't in and out. That's a completely different movement. The whole shape rises and falls without changing at all. So really be consistent and isolate that shape back there. And up and down. 8 more. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Remember the back leg. 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. 3. Nice. Relax. Let's take child's pose for half a second to relax that back. Push back onto the heels. Nice wide knees. Reach those hands forward. Relax that back. Take a second to breathe. Relax that lower back as much as you possibly can. All right. So we're gonna do one more up to the sky with the legs. So lying on your back again, in the middle of your mat, arms are flat down again. You're gonna point both toes exactly to the ceiling. Engage that stomach muscles. This is also a stomach muscle exercise like everything so far we've done. Turn out those legs, squeeze that butt, maintain that turnout, point those feet to the ceiling. You're gonna cross the thighs, over and back, and over and back. So I'm thinking about crossing the thighs themselves and not the feet. So if you think about crossing the feet, it gets kind of small, and I want this big movement. I want you to think of you're making triangles in the ceiling. And cross, and cross, cross, and cross. Now flex the feet, same thing. And a flex, and flex, and flex, and flex. Hold that stomach. Try to keep those legs totally pointed towards the ceiling and not out here somewhere. Really straight up, engage those lower abs. Cross, 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 and cross, cross. All right, we're gonna take a break after 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hug those knees to the chest. Take a half a second. Breathe and relax. I'm gonna do a little bit of a twist to the back So let the knees fall to the right and open up that shoulder to the left. Relax that back. Oh, mic back. Ah, okay. That did not feel good on my hip, I can tell you that. Much better. Deep breath. Switching up and over. Let the knees go to the left. Open that shoulder to the right. Deep breaths, relax the lower back. Think a long diagonal from knee to shoulder. Deep breaths. We're gonna do one last exercise, and that's the same thing we just did, except faster. So before we were doing nice, beautiful crossing with big triangles. Now you're gonna go as fast as you can, engage those inner thighs, and go for speed. Pointed first, then flexed. So again, relax the hands down, engage the stomach muscles. Legs go to the ceiling, turn out, point the toes, and cross, cross, cross as fast as you can. The movement becomes a little smaller, but I'm still thinking about crossing the inner thighs and not the feet, so that it becomes little circles now rather than triangles. So really go for it. Cross, 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 cross. Keep breathing. And 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Breathe for a second. Same thing, flexed. To the ceiling, turn out, flex. Really go for the flex. Engage those calves. And cross, cross, cross. Go for it. Cross and cross. Cross, cross, cross. As fast as you can. Really go for it. This is the last exercise, so give it all you got. This is a great inner thigh workout and stomach. Go, go, go. 8, 7, 6. Keep pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Bring those knees to the chest. Take a second. Nice job. You can do a little bit of stretching because we use the glutes a lot and the inner thighs a lot. So we're going to start with the center split. Come to the middle of your mat, sitting up tall, nice wide position. As long as you're lifted up and out of the hips, come forward and relax those inner thighs as much as you can. You can allow the feet to relax. They can be flexed if you'd like, or just neutral. Deep breaths. Relax those inner thighs as much as you can.
Oh, stretching is my favorite part. It's like the reward at the end of the exercise. Deep breaths.
Coming back up slow. Come out of your stretch. Let's do a quick butt stretch. So crossing the left in front. Nice cross-legged. Relax the knees open. Again, lift up and out of the hips and forward. Reach for the floor. Think chest forward rather than head forward. I like a long back. It gets a better stretch without straining on your upper back. Stretching is super important after you're exercising. It helps for faster recovery. It helps the muscles less sore the next day. So important. Take a couple more seconds here. And lifting. Up. Switch. Right leg in front. Pull up and out of the hips again and forward. Deep breaths. So if you liked my class, or if you didn't, that's fine too. Leave me a comment below the video, or you can message me on Qinetic.com. I also have a website, arielshepley.com, so if you're in the New York area and looking for a trainer, hit me up. If you like our classes, there's a whole schedule all week. So Jamil's tomorrow morning, but if you like my class, I'm next week on Wednesdays. All right, I'll stop talking and allow you to come out of your stretch. That's all I have for you today. So I hope you had a good time. Let me know if you did or if you didn't. Bye.